Hey guys, this is April at Georgia Mom Plans. I have another planner video for you today, and today is going to be my February haul. I have a mixture of books and stickers here for you, and I am so excited to show you everything. I have significantly more than last month. I don't anticipate having this many books every month. I did do some book shopping this month, but I am excited to show you all of those, and then I have some of my favorite sticker shops here. So I'm going to get this all out of the way. I'm going to start with the books and then move to the stickers and go shop by shop once I get to the stickers. So here we go. All right, starting with the books, I did have a few book shopping adventures this month, so I'm so excited for what I picked up. First, actually, after Galentine's with a Plan, at the end of February, I went to Atlanta and went to a super cute local bookshop called Little Shop of Stories. They have a really awesome kids section in their bookstore, but they also have adult as well. So I spent a lot of time here just browsing, and I knew that I was going to pick up this book. This is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is my March book club book for my mom's book club, so I will be picking this up very soon, and I'm so excited. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. Everything that I've read by her has been great, and this has been on my list to read since last year, so I'm so excited to pick it up. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo was the first Taylor Jenkins Reid book I read from Book of the Month back in, I think, 2018, and I love it. I've read all the spinoffs, and I'm so excited to pick this up. So this was the first purchase from Little Shop of Stories, and then as I was browsing, I saw this gorgeous edition of The Hobbit. It's a really pretty printed linen cover, and it is illustrated. I have read The Hobbit when I was, I think, in middle school, and I feel like this is going to be something really fun to read to my son once he gets a little bit older. I do want to read this copy again myself to refamiliarize myself and kind of decide what age. In my head, I'm thinking 8 might be a good age for him, for me to read this to him. But this is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, and I was so excited to pick this up, and it's going to look beautiful on my shelf. So excited to have this really pretty copy of The Hobbit, and then of course Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And let's move into my other shopping trip of the month. All right, this is Homegoing by Ya Gyasi. Hopefully I pronounced her name correctly. I picked this up from my local bookshop here in Athens, which is Avid, and they do have a very small selection, but it was really nice to browse and just kind of see if there was anything that had been on my list, and this had been on my list. I specifically wanted to pick it up during Black History Month. I do have a friend that is reading this right now. It is a very heavy story, but I do plan on picking this one up. So this was Homegoing. Now let's move into my book subscription, so we can start with Allurial. So for my Allurial book subscription, I did pick up Half City by Kate Golden. Allurial is a romantasy subscription box, and they give you, I believe, on average 3 choices. This one did sound the most appealing to me. It is a school setting, and it is it says demon hunting as hell. I do believe there's also vampires. Maybe it's just demons, but it did sound very interesting. I have read from Kate Golden before. I was excited to pick this up, and this was an exclusive print. So the cover does have some gold foil, and then look, this is the edges. We've got sprayed edges, pretty purple there, and then the inside you do have printed end pages, and then just the all purple Allurial cover, and then the back, the same printed end pages. Really pretty. Kate Golden did also write the Sacred Stone trilogy. I have read A Dawn of Onyx and half of A Promise of Peridot. Haven't finished that series yet, but I have enjoyed it, so I'm excited to pick this up. This isn't high on my priority read list, but it will be coming, and this is the matching bookmark that came with it. I do appreciate that you get a bookmark in every order. I had committed to 3 months of this book subscription. I'm not sure if it's one that I will keep up. They were having a really good deal for 3 months, so I thought I would try it out. I do have quite a large backlist now of items that I would like to read this year, so I may pause this one unless something jumps out at me. But this is what I picked up for February. Now let's move to book of the month. So here are the two books that I picked up for February book of the month. My monthly choice was A Good Animal by Sarah Marr. This is her debut novel, I am pretty sure, if I'm remembering that correctly. This is a literary fiction. It sounded appealing. There weren't a lot of things that jumped out at me. The fantasy book for the month, which is usually what I lean to, didn't jump out at me, so I did pick up this one. I do love having literary fiction books on the list, or in my stack to pick up. I feel like they're a good palate cleanser between fantasy books, so that is A Good Animal. And then I also picked up Cursed Daughters by Oyinkan Braithwaite. Again, I hope I pronounced her name right. This I did pick up specifically for my Black History Month read. I don't think I will be starting it in February because I picked up some really chunky fantasy books back to back, but I will be reading this one soon, and I'm really excited. I've heard really good things about this one. She does have quite a few novels out, and I'm excited to pick this up. Again, I'm sure this is going to be a bit of a heavy read, but I am excited to pick it up nonetheless. And I know this one is told in multiple parts, like over multiple generations, so excited to pick that one up. And here are all 6 books that I picked up in February. I probably won't pull these all out again at the end with the stickers just because there's so many, but I am excited for all of these books that I picked up this month, and hopefully they will get read soon. Now let's move into the stickers. All right, this first order is from JK Creates Co. This is a shop that I PR for and that I love. This was my January PR. It didn't get here until later in February, so it's included in my February orders. And this is going to be a kit that I use in a January memory spread. So first, everything came in this nice envelope that I will be keeping. And then I did not get my freebie in here, but this was the $25 plus freebie. If you mention my name, you should get my foiled freebie. And then I believe, yes, I picked this up myself. So this is the school supplies in the colorful colorway. And then most of her icons are hand-drawn, and you can choose either colorful, neutral, pink, and she has them foiled. So those are the icons, and then the kit I picked up is the Cold Outside kit. I did pick up the base kit and then added on a few sets of pages. So the base kit is these first 3 pages here. So you have your full boxes, and this is the Cold Outside kit. It is silver foiled, so pretty, and then you have a few watercolor swatches at the bottom. Page 2, you have your date covers, 2 sets of headers, and then 3 strips of washi. And then page 3, this is an unfoiled page. You do have a full page of boxes and some lace headers. So those 3 pages are the base kit, and then I added on the floral page, 2 sets of deco, and additional boxes. So these are the decorative boxes, so you have some different styles of boxes and some additional lace headers. These are the 2 deco pages. These are the scenes, really pretty, and then some smaller deco here. And then I also added on the florals. You get 2 strips of floral washi and then some individual florals there. So having all these sheets, it's a total of 7 sheets. I know I can use this for 1 memory spread and a minimum of 1 functional spread, and I'll probably still have leftovers. So I love getting all of these pages. And this was everything in this order from JK Creates Co. All right, this next order is from My Newest Addiction. This is a shop that I have loved for a very long time, and I was so excited when she released this kit. It is beautiful. So everything came in this little vellum envelope, and she wrote my name there. And then she sent so many pretty little freebies. So I believe these are the die cut stickers, and they are really pretty light, girly, some books, really pretty. And then you have this fashion girl here, and here, this cute little key. So those were some freebie kind of die cut stickers. And then this was the, oh, a little bitty heart. And then this was the shop freebie on her transparent mat. You've got a few stickers on there, super cute. And now for everything that I picked up, she released her spring cottage collection, and I just thought it was beautiful. So I picked up a ton of sheets from this collection. So I picked up the Spring Cottage Weekly Kit, which are these first 3 pages here. This is the weekly kit. And then I picked up all of these sheets a la carte. She does have lots of options, different kit formats, as well as a la carte options for her kit releases. So she kind of releases a collection, and then you can choose what you want from that collection. So this collection was Spring Cottage. This here is the weekly kit. Like I said, this is a 3-page kit. It is gold foiled, and I just love the colors. We'll definitely be using this in the spring. So you've got all of your full boxes and then some watercolor swatches. You've got 3 sheets or 3 strips of washi, your date covers, some headers, decorative box, and so these are the headers, these are some dividers. And then the 3rd page, you have a full page of boxes here. This is an unfoiled page, but lots of different styles of boxes. So that is the weekly kit. And then these are the sheets that I picked up a la carte. So first I picked up the days and numbers. So you have 3 sets of date covers, or excuse me, 4 sets of date covers, and then a full month of date numbers, as well as an appointment script and canceled script there at the bottom. And these do match the collection. Then I picked up the florals, so pretty. And then I picked up quite a few pages of deco. These are great to make journaling spreads, and then I will use the leftover from these in my memory spread, pull in with these to make functional spreads. So this is deco page 8, so pretty. I knew I wanted the spring letters. This is deco page 6. I love this scene here. And then deco page 4, so cute, and deco page 2. So I'm gonna have a ton to work with over multiple spreads, and I just thought this was so pretty. So that was everything in my order from my newest addiction. All right, this next order is from Nikki Plus 3. This is another shop that I love and that I PR for. I have actually already pulled a few sticker sheets out of this order because I used some sheets from this order as my table mate gifts. Nikki was so sweet and printed my name and PR code on a few sets of sheets that I included in my table mate gifts. It was so kind, but I did want to show you everything else in this order. So everything was wrapped up in this pretty string, and then she put this nice little freebie packet here, this adorable little heart paper clip, and this little vellum baggie. So all of these in here are freebies. So you've got some scripts here. This just says a thank you freebie. So you have happy birthday, no school, Groundhog Day, Valentine's Day, appointments and days off. Perfect. We'll use all of those. And then here you have some hearts, some balloons and tags, just really pretty. And then here you've got gentle and some more Valentine's themes and bows. Really pretty little freebies there. Now, for what I ordered from, I think, 2 different collections, or no, excuse me, 3 different collections. So these were part of her $2 Tuesdays. She has been releasing collections, and then you can choose these sheets for $2 a piece. So the first collection was Natural Muse. I just loved how nice and neutral these were. This was sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and 4. I loved this one. I knew immediately I wanted that one. And then sheet 5 and sheet 6. And this one has some full boxes and some kind of more functional items outside the deco. So I think with all 6 of these sheets, I will be able to make a really pretty spread. And then second collection I picked up from is Cool Girl Blue. So I think I picked up just this one sheet. Yeah. So I picked up this one sheet from this one. This was sheet number 4. I just love these full boxes with the pretty blues. And then this is the collection that I chose to hand out in my table mate gifts. I actually handed out this exact sheet. So this is from the February mood board collection. This was Dreamy Passion. This was sheet number 2 and sheet number 4 and sheet number 5, as well as number 6 and 7. And then I also added on sheet 10, which this one is washi paper and transparent matte. Really pretty. So I only picked up the one sheet from the Dreamy Blue collection, just thought this would be nice to use in like one of my monthly overviews. But these 2 collections I will definitely be able to do full spreads with, and I am so excited. I love Nikki Plus 3's standard kit format for, you know, like weekly kits, but these are really fun too to make journaling kits or that sort of thing. So I will have my discount code linked below for Nikki Plus 3, and you can mention my name to get the PR freebie. And that is everything in this order from Nikki Plus 3. All right, this next order is from Saucy Stickers Co. And this is actually only part of this order as well. I did order 7 notepads from Rebecca to put into my table mate gifts. And then lo and behold, I sat at a table with Rebecca. So I was like, well, thank you for the gorgeous notepads. Here's one of them back in your gift. So I don't have those to show you, but they were her capable notepads. They all said I am capable, and they were really pretty, like pink purple color. And she did have those on sale, so I had picked up 8 of those for my table mate gifts. So that is not included in this order, but let's show you what I do have. So first for the freebies. So I did put in Chanel's name of Coco Luxe Designs, or Coco, and she has this super cute little like library book sticker and headphones. I love these stars, and then journal letters, really cute. And then this was, oh, I've ordered in the PBC sale. I forgot about that. So this is the PBC sale freebie. Got some nice spring deco. And this is the PB sale $50 freebie. So these definitely can work together. Really pretty there. Now, I picked up her currently reading script on transparent matte. Love that. In this collection, I was so excited when she released it. I think the colors are stunning. This is her Spring Chateau collection, and I picked up, I believe, all of these sheets a la carte. Yes, okay. Oh, I picked up the decorative kit and then added on some a la carte, it looks like. I don't know. I picked up a lot of sheets. So first, this is Deco 1. I love this. I think it's so pretty. And then Deco 2. Another pretty one. I love the fresh start. And then Deco 4. Look at the little kitty. And then Deco 6. Really cute. And then I also picked up the floral borders, as well as the matching boxes. So I do think I picked all these up a la carte, but I picked up what I thought would make up a really functional kit for me. So I will be using this in the spring in my memory planner. And that was everything in this order from Saucy Stickers Co. All right, this next order is from Pen, Paper, and Plans. This is a shop that I love. I love supporting Karen, and I do PR for her shop. This is actually an order that Karen sent out for her upcoming releases. So this is not something I ordered. This is something she was kind enough to send, but it is gorgeous, and I have picked up a ton of items in these collections. They are so cute. So first, let's start with A Life Well Traveled. This is such a pretty collection. This was a collab between Pen, Paper, and Plans and Tiff, and they just did such a good job. So this is XL1, or excuse me, XL2, and then XL6, and then Deco 1. So there are a ton of sheets in this Life Well Traveled collection. I think it is gorgeous. And then the next collection is the Blooms and Books. Karen was actually asking for suggestions for themes, and I said spring reading, and she knocked it out of the park. So this is the Blooms and Books XL2. This is on her transparent matte. All of these were on her white matte. I love this. And then Deco 2, so pretty. I picked up a ton more sheets to go with this. And then this is something I am so excited about. She released book review stickers, and they are seasonally themed. So this matches the Blooms and Books collection. And you know I will be using this in March in my reading journal, and I cannot wait. And then last, she did throw in this St. Patrick's Day sheet with some cute St. Patrick's Day deco. I love it. If you are interested in any of these kits, I highly suggest go picking them up. They are gorgeous. And then this Life Well Traveled kit, this is exclusive art that you will only find in here in shop. Really pretty. You can use my discount code that I will have linked below and mention my name for my freebie. That was everything in this order from Pen, Paper, and Plans. All right, this next order is from Blissful Jade Designs, another shop that I love, and I really appreciate being on the PR team for this shop. Liz is so kind. So this is my order, and then she also includes a PR kit with our monthly order. So this was a freebie for me, but first let's show what I ordered. She did send a nice little thank you note here, and then this was a freebie with the order, so it's got some pretty scripts on there. February, Valentine's Day, Happy Birthday, President's Day, and some deco. Now for what I picked up April, May, and June monthly dashboards. I have been loving these. I've used them January and February. I have one for March, and I think I'll pick them up for every month. They are just really nice to pull into my reading journal as well as to my monthly overview pages with deco that I already have. These are on transparent matte, and you've got the Hello Month, you've got some boxes, some deco, headers, and then a few quotes that are seasonally appropriate for each month. I love them. They're just so nice and functional to have. And then I picked up the Mind, Body, and Soul. I picked up some sheets from the Mind, Body, and Soul collection. So I picked this up as the full kit, option 2. She does have a ton of different kit options in her shop, so you can kind of make it work for whatever works for your planning style. So for this one, it is 6 sheets. So this is the Deco 2 page. So pretty. I love the self-care vibes. And then this is Deco Journaling 2. So you've got some torn washi and florals to go with the deco. This is the floral page, some nice large florals. And this is the journaling page. So you have some washi strips, some layering items, and some more torn washi. And then this is Scenes 2. I love this little breakfast plate. I think it's so pretty. Oh, and of course the bookshelf. And then this is another set of scenes. So this one has your date covers, a quote, and then some more deco on there as well. So we've got lots of pretty sheets to work with, and this will make a really great memory spread. And then for my PR kit, I selected coffee and planners. I mean, could not be a more perfect kit. Oh, and then this is my freebie. She did send 2 of those. She's so kind. So if you use my code and mention my name, you will get my freebie. I love this. Really honestly matches her Mind, Body, and Soul collection, the colors. And then I had to pull in some bookish items on my freebie there. And then for the coffee and planners kit, I got both of these on her standard matte paper. So you've got all of this pretty deco on sheet 1, and then sheet 2. Oh my gosh, I love this one. You've got some florals and quotes to go with the deco. Sheet 3, some more scenes and quotes, and a nice big corner floral. And then at page 4, some more large scenes, quotes, and I like this printed like script, and it's just a nice torn piece there. And then the last page, you have these large florals. So pretty. So I will definitely be using both of these kits in my memory planner, and I cannot wait. Don't forget to mention my name if you'd like to get my freebie. And that was everything in this order from Blissful Jade Designs. All right, here are all of the stickers that I picked up in February. So many pretty stickers in a nice variety. I've got some standard kits, some more journaling style kits, some functional items, of course some bookish items, and I am so excited to use all of these. A lot of these are spring themed, so you will see them coming up in my planner very, very soon. And if you are not already, definitely go follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Georgia Mom Plans, so you can see how I use these functionally in all of my planners. I do try and post daily over there, so definitely go follow me to see how I use all of these stickers. And I picked up from some of my favorite shops, a lot of shops that I have been ordering from for years and years and that I love supporting, and shops that I PR for. I will have all of the shops linked below, as well as any discount codes that I have for these shops. And if you picked up any of these same items, please comment below. If you have any shop suggestions, I'd love to hear those. I did already post my Galentine's with a Plan haul, so I had lots of new to me shops in that haul. No new to me shops in this one, but I am always open to hearing shop suggestions if you have any favorite shops that you have not seen me pick up from. And if you picked up any of these same stickers, I'd love to hear it. If you have any kits that you are planning on using in the coming spring, I'd love to hear about those as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not already, please subscribe to my channel. I do upload videos for you every single month with planning and reading related content. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!